Hi, this is Interstellar Warrior. I know it's been a long time since I last made a video, and I've been wanting to make this particular one for a long time, but I've been putting it off because I've been pretty busy, and I'm sure many of you are very busy as well, so you know what I mean. When you have a job and a family, you get sidetracked and you get pretty busy. But anyways, um, yeah, because I wanted to make this video because there's a lot of people out there who are pretty confused as as to who's behind the Mandela Effect or why it's happening, or because I know there's many of you out there that think that people who are experiencing the Mandela Effect have been shifted to this reality to be spared having to experience the tribulation or World War III. Some people actually think we might be dead. I thought that was pretty far out. There are some people that think there are two Earths and that those experiencing the Mandela Effect were shifted from old Earth or another reality or a different reality to this current Earth or current reality. Yeah, I know the Mandela Effect is pretty bizarre, and I know who's behind the Mandela Effect. Basically, it's Satan and his minions who are behind it. You know, when there's something strange, some weird phenomena going on, you can pretty much bet that it's Satan and his minions that are behind it. I'm sure many of you know who Sherry Shriner is, and she has a new book out called Interview with the Devil. The Lord actually allowed her to converse with Satan while Satan was being held in the lower part of heaven as a prisoner. I think he's still being held. And the Lord allowed Sherry to interview him while he was being held a prisoner. He was being punished. I forgot for what reason. And in that interview with the devil, Sherry asked Satan if he was behind the Mandela Effect, or him and his minions were behind it, and he admitted to it that yes, he was, that him and his minions are behind the Mandela Effect. And I was going to go back, and get that information out of that book and show you it and read it to you, but when I went back to reread it and try and find it, it was gone. So I think Satan and his minions did a Mandela Effect on that book, because I can't find that part where Sherry asked Satan if he was behind the Mandela Effect, which he admits to, and it's not there anymore. So I think they did a Mandela Effect on it just to suppress the truth. But I do have some other info that is still pretty relevant, and I'm going to share it with you. It's not very much info. This video is going to be pretty brief, so I'm going to go ahead and share it with you, and you guys just keep an open mind, and after you hear the information, you can decide whether or not you believe it or not. So here we go. Okay, so when I couldn't find in Sherry's book, Interview with the Devil, where she asks Satan himself if he was behind the Mandela Effect, and about the changes in the Bible, if he was behind it, I told her that. I actually emailed her and I told her that that I was trying to find it, I couldn't find it, and I asked her, just to confirm it, if she had asked him if he was behind the Mandela Effect in her interview with him, or the Interview with the Devil book. And this is what she had told me. This was her reply to my email. One of them mentioned it, either Lucifer or Lilith. I guess it's something that happens on occasion throughout the years. They change stuff. You can see it's not just some random event when specific names, titles, words, phrases are changed or removed. It's a guided and controlled phenomenon. I don't know how they do it. Everything they do is through dimensional, biological, spiritual, paranormal compositions and changes to them. They mess with science. I won't read the rest of this, because I had basically asked her about it. She was going to do a show on it. She just basically replied that she's got too much on her plate, that she doesn't think she can do a show on it. But I thought that was very interesting. That how they do it is through dimensional, biological, spiritual, paranormal compositions. So they use their high tech that they have. How they do it, your guess is as good as mine, but they have done it. I think they actually have messed with history to change the present. I think that's what they've done here. But Sherry, she's also mentioned it in one of her shows. So let's go right to it. Sherry Shriner's December 26th, 2016 show. You can check out Sherry's shows on Blog Talk Radio. All her episodes are archived on there, so you guys can check out her past shows and her current shows. But this particular one, she mentions the Mandela Effect and that Satan and his minions are behind it. Let's see what Sherry has to say.
No, we're not heading into an era of peace. We're heading into what the Bible refers to as the tribulation period. Do you see any peace in the tribulation period? They're not going to usher in anything but death and destruction to this world. Maybe a lot of them are fooled. Maybe a lot of them have been hoodwinked, because I know how Lucifer lies to people and they don't know what their real history is because he's lied to them about it. And he does this all the time. You've seen it with your own eyes with Mandela Effect, how they can just change words. I mean, I had a whole case of Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and in one instance, every neighbor turned to Bragg. And you saw what they did to Kellogg cereal boxes and movie themes, and nothing escaped them. They wanted to target a change, a reversal, just to mess with you and show you what they can do. They did it, and we call it the Mandela Effect. And they've been doing that for a long time. They change histories, they change the Bible, they took words out of the Bible, changed the Bible. Nothing has been immune from their touch. So a lot of these fallen angels, a lot of these Lemurians, are these tall whites and fallen offspring of the fallen, they don't even know who they are. They've all been given a fake history. Fake history. They don't know who they are, and they've been lied to. So maybe they really do think they're doing the world a favor by bringing in this global peace.
Okay, so there you go, folks. She explains it right there. That's Lucifer or Satan and his minions are behind the Mandela Effect. And they've been doing it a long time. This is not something that's just been recent. Who knows how long they've been doing this? I just, thought I'd share this with you out there, and so there won't be any confusion as to who's behind it, why it's happening. But how they do it, I don't know. Like I said, your guess is as good as mine. But they're using, their high tech, their science, to achieve this Mandela Effect. And they're still doing it. Okay, folks, so I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to disable comments for this particular video because this is pretty controversial. You can like or dislike, and if you like, and please subscribe, and please share this with others. Thank you for listening and watching. I will talk to you soon. Bye.